Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. Eligibility, funds needed, and all the other requirements needed to qualify for this program. Everything on this program you need to know in this video. Coming up. Welcome back, guys. As promised in the last video, here I am back with the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. Now for those who didn't get a chance to check out my last video, you can click on the I button. It talks about all the programs which are available if you are over the age of 30 and are having difficulty moving to Canada. It's an important video if you are over 30 years of age and are eagerly looking to move to Canada or immigrate to Canada. You should definitely check that out. It will be of great help. Also, if this is the first time on my channel, please consider subscribing as I bring videos from Canada about immigration to Canada and life in Canada. It will just take 2 seconds and it is absolutely free. Smash that subscribe button right now, please. To start out, what is Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program? It's a program designed specifically for 4 provinces of Atlantic region, which are New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. Only these provinces are included in the list and not the rest of Canada, just to be clear. It's designed to help the economy of these Atlantic provinces of Canada and at the same time helps you as the requirements are quite easy and flexible for you to move to Canada. So it's a win-win situation for both the parties. The program is designed to hire employees when the business is not able to find the right candidate locally. These candidates can be within Canada or outside of Canada. Therefore, it will help these 4 provinces in building better economy. But you gotta move fast, as waiting is not the option. And the rules keep changing every now and then. The best part about this program is the fund requirement and the English language, which is the IELTS score, is not sky high. So it really helps the immigration process easier for you and start the Canadian journey faster. I will share the details of the language requirement and the funds requirement in the later part of this video. So stay with me till the end to get all that vital information. Now I understand that a lot of people are not in the favor of moving to Atlantic provinces of Canada just because of the weather, because of minimum wage, but you need to think through this program. At least you can come to Canada and plan your life the way you want. Later on you can always move. We need to understand that if the minimum wage is less, the cost of living is also less as compared to bigger cities like Vancouver or Toronto. Every year close to 200 to 300,000 people immigrate to Canada, and majority of them choose bigger cities. And that's why Canada is pushing for the regions which is not densely populated, and that's why they're introducing different programs for people who are finding it difficult to move through express entry to choose a different program, and which will help the economy, which will help the country in a positive way so that everybody wins. So how does the program work? So it's basically a 5-step process which will help you become a permanent resident of Canada and start your journey in the Atlantic regions of Canada. Now the first step is to become a designated employer. A designated employer is someone who is approved by the province to hire foreign workers or workers from within Canada. Now this process is not for you, it's basically for the employer, but it still becomes a vital step because the company has to be a designated company for the employer to be designated. Once the employer is designated, he will start looking for foreign workers, and that's where your role comes into play. Once you get the job offer, you can start your permanent resident process and ultimately become a permanent resident of Canada. Next step is to find the right candidate. Now this candidate can be within Canada or outside of Canada. It actually works both the ways. The employer can find you or you can find the employer. Now I've done my research so that you don't have to look around for employers. The link is in the description below for all the designated employers in the particular provinces. Don't forget to check that out. Next step in this process is to find the right program. Now the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program is subdivided into 3 programs, which is Atlantic International Graduate Program, Atlantic High Skill Program, and Atlantic Intermediate Skill Program. Each program has different requirements which the candidate and the employer must meet. Now, as I mentioned, the requirements of all the 3 programs are different from each other with few similarities, like the job has to be a full-time job and not seasonal. I'll provide the link in the description for you to check it out and decide which program will work best for you. Now remember, you can always move from Atlantic Canada to rest of Canada when you get your permanent resident. There is no such rule which states that you will have to stay in that province for the rest of your life. It is only till the time your permanent resident process is not over. So if you don't like the Atlantic province of Canada, you can always move to any other province of your choice when you get your permanent residence. Next step is when you meet the requirements, the employer will present you the job offer. Once you agree with the job offer, you will be presented with the settlement plan. The final step in the 5-step process is to apply for your permanent residence, which you can easily start after getting the certificate of endorsement from the provincial government. You can get the complete endorsement application process by going on the provincial website. One added advantage of this program is that you can apply for your TRV, which is the temporary resident visa, also called the work visa, and start working and move to Canada without waiting for your PR to show up. The visa will be valid for a year and it will be a closed work permit, which means that you'll only be allowed to work with a specific employer who has offered you a job, and you're not allowed to work part-time, just for the time being till the time you don't get your permanent residence. Let's talk about the other requirements, which is the whole reason why you should consider Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. The English language, which is the IELTS score, the requirement is pretty low. As compared to the express entry where the minimum requirement is of an overall band score of 7, over here you only need overall score of 4 to meet the requirements. So for those who are struggling to hit the mark of 7 to qualify for express entry, can consider this program where the requirement is pretty low and you can start moving ahead with your application. Next is the fund requirement. As you can see on the table, as compared to express entry, the fund requirement for a family of 2 is only $4,000, which is quite manageable when you're planning to immigrate to Canada. That's all you need to be successful with Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. Let me know in the comment section if you would want me to cover more such videos on different programs for PR to Canada. Share this video if you felt the information shared was useful. Also, please hit the like button. It really helps the video to grow and reach to a larger audience who are looking for help to move to Canada. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, take care. Peace.